Nanoweaving means without weaving, fabric will be produced by the fibers or filaments and making an angle of different types of fibers. Uh, these type of fibers are produced. The methods production of nanowoven fabrics. The different technological involved may also require different fiber properties. The selection of proper fibers or the requirements of their properties should be based on two standpoints. That is, one is the processing technique or method of production of the nanowoven fabrics. Second one is wear properties and end uses. The first process is the process technique, means there are different types of web layings and different types of mechanical systems and different types of bondings and different types of various techniques used in their applications, and wear properties and uses of the nanovens and requirements of fibrous raw materials for production technology. What are the requirements of raw material for the productions? Means nanowoven fabrics may be made of fibers in higher textile process form, yarns, knitted and woven secondary fabrics. The general characteristics cover commercially available fibers and their processing performance in the course of web formation and during the reinforcements of this basic fibrous layer. Means the textile non-fiber fabrics made of fibers, yarns, knitting secondary. But the general requirements are nanowens is very high performance available fibers and reinforcements of basic fibrous layers. The technique allows the basic fibrous layers to be obtained in three different ways, namely, first of all, from commercially available fibers, from fiber forming polymers, through film splitting. There are three different ways: from commercially available fibers, from fiber forming polymers, and through film splitting. The fibrous layers may be produced in the following ways. One is mechanically, common machines with cording action; pneumatically, following a mechanical or pneumatic opening process. The fibers are deposited from an airflow to form a fibrous layer. There are two types of producing the fiber layers. Number one is mechanical and number two is pneumatically. Mechanically means the using of by machinery, and pneumatically means the opening process is by the airflow methods. And in this drift preposition from a water dispersion and in an electrostatic field. What plays an important role of the nanovens are in the different types of properties. First of all, the fiber length and thickness, cross section, surface properties of fibers play an important role in every processing techniques. That means that the processing of a major role is the fiber length. Fiber length means the nano fiber is at least the staple length is not less than 1 centimeters, and thickness of the fibers is very more, and the cross section of the fiber also very high, and surface properties of fibers is very less, play an important role in every processing techniques. And fibers of production of nanowoven fabrics. Nanowoven fabrics are produced either from the basic type of fibers, natural, man-made, and special type of fibers, special viscose fibers, bonding fibers, high shrinkage fibers, bi and multi-component synthetic fibers, profile fibers, fibers for paper making techniques, glass fibers, silicon fibers, and metal fibers. Basic type of fibers. The share of the basic types of fibers in the total consumption of nanowoven fabrics has been estimated as viscose 45%, polyamide 25%, polyester 12%, cotton 8%, polyvinyl nitrile 4%, acetate 1%, and other 5%. The more sophisticated nonwovens have more share of synthetics in them. However, the share of polyester fibers is increasing gradually, particularly in the production of floor coverings and carpets. In the production of synthetic leathers, high strength polyester and polypropylene fabrics have increased their share of consumption. The retail companies may find their ways to process their own high fiber wastes for the production of bonded fabrics at a very low cost. Special type of fibers for production of nonwoven fabrics. Special viscose fibers and bonding fibers. First of all, there are three types of bonding fibers. Bonding property of fibers based on their thermoplasticity. Fibers whose bonding property is based on their solubility and swelling capacity. And high strength fibers. These are the brief introduction of the non-woven technologies. There are different types of basic type fibers and raw materials requirements and special type of yarns, and making the different types of techniques are used in the manufacturing of viscose, polyamide, polyester, cotton and acetate. And these techniques are very special type production for non-wovens like banding fibers and bonding properties and high shrinkage fibers. And sophisticated nonwovens have polyesters increasing gradually synthetic leathers. These are the basic raw materials, and the major role of importance is fiber length and thickness and cross section and surface properties of the fibers. And there are two types of only fabrics, mechanical type and pneumatical type only they are using for the web link systems. Thank you.